Basketball stars have a lot on their plates, both on and off the court. In order to perform at their best, they need to fuel their bodies with the right food. But the term right food could be very subjective.
Sugars I kind of cut out, but the carbs I kind of ramp up.
For example, LeBron James, one of the most elite players in the league, has been drinking wine every day since he turned 30. And here's the kicker. He believes it's a healthy practice because wine is good for promoting heart health.
Paper bag on your mattress, money. I got show dough, little to dough.
We're not suggesting that you start downing glasses of wine before your next pickup game, but if it works for King James, who are we to argue? It's also important to remember that every player's body is different and what works for one person may not work for another. So, while we may admire the athletic abilities of our favorite players, we shouldn't necessarily look to them as models for healthy eating habits. As we know, NBA players are some of the most talented athletes in the world, and they rely on a rigorous training regimen and a healthy diet to perform at their best on the court. Nutrition is a critical component of an athlete's performance, and it can make all the difference between winning and losing. First, let's talk about why nutrition is so crucial for NBA players. As we all know, basketball is a high-intensity sport that requires a lot of energy, stamina, and endurance. Athletes need to be in peak physical condition to perform at their best, and nutrition plays a significant role in achieving this goal. Let's take a closer look at the diets of some of your favorite players. As one of the world's most elite athletes, Kevin Durant knows that what he puts into his body can have a big impact on his performance. That's why the 34-year-old superstar makes fish a staple in his diet, eating an 8-ounce serving at least 6 times a week, according to his personal chef, Ryan Lopez. Durant, who counts salmon, sea bass, scallops, and shrimp among his favorites, has good reason for his seafood obsession. Fish is known for its anti-inflammatory properties, which can help reduce pain and soreness in the body. And when you're playing at Durant's level, every little bit counts.
I fell in love with sea bass when he started cooking for me. That's like the one thing I have to have all the time.
Meanwhile, Giannis Antetokounmpo, the 28-year-old Milwaukee Bucks superstar and 7-time All-Star, has his own secret weapon when it comes to staying healthy: a daily celery juice smoothie. Drink, which contains celery, fruit, and protein, is believed to help reduce inflammation, allowing him to stay at the top of his game throughout the season. And then there's Steph Curry, the 35-year-old Golden State Warriors point guard, who takes a more flexible approach to his diet. While he follows a mostly plant-based eating plan, Curry includes lean meat and fish protein in his breakfast to help power him through the day. The diet plan was inspired by retired NFL quarterback Tom Brady, who advocates for an 80-20 rule consisting of 80% plant-based foods and 20% lean protein. When it comes to reaching their full potential on the court, NBA superstars are willing to make big changes to their diets. Just look at Nikola Jokic, the Denver Nuggets center who gave up soda in order to lose weight and achieve his MVP potential. Jokic used to drink 3 liters of Coca-Cola per day when he played overseas in the Adriatic Basketball Association. But when he joined the NBA, he knew he needed to make some strict changes to his diet. Giving up soda was crucial to achieving his goal, and he hasn't looked back since. Trae Young, the Atlanta Hawks point guard, also had to make some dietary changes in order to succeed in the NBA. Despite being undersized for an ideal NBA prospect, Young was able to add muscle to his frame by drinking up to 5 protein shakes a day during his draft process in 2018. By creating a caloric surplus, he was able to build the muscle mass he needed to compete at the highest level. For Ja Morant, the Memphis Grizzlies point guard, his parents are the ones in charge of his meals. He doesn't put much thought into what he eats, trusting his parents to prepare nutritious meals for him. From spaghetti to chicken wings, Morant eats whatever his parents cook, ensuring that he's properly fueled for every game. And then there's Devin Booker, the Phoenix Suns shooting guard, who dramatically elevated his diet after coming out of college in 2014. Once a frequent diner at the fried chicken chain Raising Cane's, Booker now follows a meal plan designed by his private chef that's heavy on fish and vegetables, much like Durant and Love. Chris Paul, the Phoenix Suns point guard, follows a strict vegan diet, which he credits for his late career resurgence. Paul switched to a vegan diet in 2019 at the age of 34, and the switch helped him return to the NBA All-Star Game for the first time in 4 seasons. Paul has been to the All-Star Game 12 times in his career. Chris Paul isn't the only NBA star with a specific dietary approach. James Harden is another player who has found success with a particular pregame meal. He relies on a pregame meal of grilled chicken and pasta to keep him energized and fueled up for the game. This simple meal has been a staple for him throughout his career, and with 10 All-Star appearances, it's clear that it's working for him. Meanwhile, Jimmy Butler has a strict requirement for every meal: avocado. The Miami Heat star is a big fan of the healthy fats found in avocados and believes they help him stay in peak physical condition. In fact, he even instructs his private chef to include them in every meal. And then there's Chris Middleton, the Milwaukee Bucks shooting guard, who takes a more relaxed approach to his diet. While he doesn't follow a strict eating plan, he does try to avoid fast food as much as possible. He knows that fueling his body with the right foods is essential for peak performance, and that's why he tries to make smart food choices whenever he can. At the end of the day, each player has their own unique approach to nutrition. Whether it's a strict vegan diet like Chris Paul's, a reliance on grilled chicken and pasta like James Harden's, or an obsession with wine like LeBron James, each player knows what works best for their body. No matter what approach a player takes, it's clear that nutrition plays a crucial role in their performance on the court. These players are at the top of their game, and their dedication to a healthy lifestyle is just one of the many factors that contribute to their success. There you have it, folks. Now you know what some of your favorite NBA players eat before they hit the court. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about the diets and routines of NBA players, be sure to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel for more content like this. And if you have any other burning questions about the lives of NBA players, let us know in the comments below. Thanks for watching.